Hi, my name is Jake Stone, the new research director for this station. I got promoted to my job through hard work and dedication as a scientist. During my younger days as a scientist, I discovered that sulfuric acid was a good way to remove hair. I then stumbled upon the common occurrence of seeing a security officer, this time the warden, abusing his power, so he shot at me for being a witness to his crime of murder. The bartender was critically injured, so it was up to me to save him. But I had to get past this glass door somehow. I then realized there was a glass window and there was a door right next to me, so I went to the door and grabbed the bartender and dragged him to the med bay. The bartender pulled through. I saved his life, making me an official security freedom fighter. So yeah, you get the gist of my experience with acid and dragging people to med bay. It really shows that I was ready for this job as research director, even though I don't know what I'm supposed to do exactly. But the gods, they answered my deepest, darkest thoughts and gave me a revolver. I didn't want to do my job, I didn't know how to do my job, so they gave me a gun to fix that. I was now a survivalist, looking for other gunmen so I could kill them and steal their weapons. And none of my staff noticed I was packing heat. Well, maybe they did. My revolver was holstered right on my belt. I spotted the librarian at the end of the hall with a shotgun over his back. That lizard's shotgun was definitely my first target. My target's final location was in the back of dorms. I pulled out my revolver and gunned him down right then and there. He tried to crawl away but didn't succeed. The clown witnessed and told me, "Nice." And I agreed, so we formed a union. I now had the shotgun and the clown protecting my back. I went to go hide inside of a locker for a good old-fashioned prank, but the captain exposed me like Ethan from H3. The fancy-haired dickbag didn't stop there. He pulled out his energy gun and tried to gun me down. For what, hiding in a locker? Or maybe the shotgun on my back, but I ran either way. The captain was hot on my tail, so I had to pull out my street sweeper and lay him out on the steel pavement. I pulled the trigger for another blast from my shotgun for good measure. The captain was still alive and we still had beef on sight, so I ran up on him and hit him with my shotgun and tried to shoot at me, but I ran through a crowd of like 2 people. The captain wasn't giving up. He was still chasing me through the halls with that energy gun out, and I was still wasting my shells. I went back to my stomping grounds at the science department to hide. I was hiding in some dork testing room when I wanted to get out. Instead, I was met with a shock via the AI, so I had to bust out like a broken condom. I went to go check the way I came in, but of course, another electrifying blow from the AI. I knew they were coming for me, so I hid inside the disposal unit like a true trash man would. They sent in the big guns, a medical board. I was truly screwed. There's nothing I could do to fight off this metal demon. My location was quickly discovered like a shitty horror game, but I was able to fight back. I used my shotgun like a hammer since it had no ammo, and this thing put up a hell of a fight. This cyborg designed for medicine was now using its circular saw for combat and slicing me up, and it did a good job at it. I was in critical health and not even handcuffed, but I gave up because I was beaten by a damn medic Borg. Patreon, money, please.